It's not a state scheme, number one, right? How are you going? Development in a noticeable region. It covers manufacturing and services eligible for both new entity or existing entity, right? We are in Zone B, which has the most maximum benefit that is available in the noticeable region. I'll get to the specifics about the benefits shortly. Up to 250 crore benefits available for the taking by a single organization, right? So the benefits for the taking is 250 crore. It is divided into three parts, components. One is the capital investment incentive, which basically means that if you invest an X amount of money, the government will give you back 50%. I'll get to the details again later. Second is the capital interest subvention, where you get a discount on the interest rate, a flat 5% reduction on the interest rate for 7 years, with a maximum capping of 250 crore loan. So up to 250 crore loan, they are going to reduce 5% interest rate for 7 years. The last is the MSLI, which is very standard. In this particular MSLI, what they are doing is they are making your net GST zero for 10 years. So if you sell your products, your GST margin, the GST whatever you're getting, 18% or maybe 10%, it becomes your effective margin. Okay, and there is no capping on that. Up to 250 crores. Eligible units, manufacturing, any type of manufacturing. There is a negative list which includes something like arms and ammunition. For example, there is a list, but for it, the list is very short. So any type of manufacturing is included in the scheme, and you can avail the scheme. The second part is the services, where you have hotels and homestay and hospitality related businesses, where I think a lot of people are from the industry as well. I think Babina has already been part of the scheme already, I guess. Education, vocational and digital learning is included. Not schools, only vocational and e-learning. IT, ITES, BPO, FinTech, Biotech is included. Healthcare, tertiary and secondary, right? Babina Healthcare again has taken the scheme, I guess. EV charging stations, pretty new in the country, and still a greenfield in Manipur and in the north eastern region, I guess. And tech-enabled startups in education, healthcare, and agriculture, right? Agriculture, agri-tech is also included. There are some limitations, some let's say features that we have to be aware of. Minimum investment has to be 50 lakhs, which include the plant and machinery plus the construction. For example, you want to build a shed for your plant, that is also included. But the minimum investment should be 50 lakhs. The date of commencement, so we'll skip this part, not very important for the time being. There is a capping of, on the capital incentive part where you get 50%, there is a capping of 7.5 crores. But if it is a non-GST business like education or healthcare primary, then the capping is 10 crore. Which is just one part of it, right? We have already went through it, 5% discount with a loan of up to 250 crore. 100% GST, net GST is zero for 10 years. Application process, we have to apply online, and I help you with the entire process. So I provide services wherein I help you through the entire journey, right from the DPR to the process to what are the licenses, what are the permits that are required. I even help you with the licenses. So the usual documents that are required. I am more interested in questions that anybody has. Anybody, any questions? 250 crore for the taking.
Is it necessary that all the time, I mean, I'm just asking from our perspective,
yes.
Like, is it always mandatory that a new company is formed to apply for this?
Not necessary. But for, okay, so I have not covered this part here. So for a new existing entity to apply, their investment minimum investment should be 25% of the existing entity. It means that of the initial previous investment. So, for example, if you have a company, so you have to evaluate your company. There will be a valuation done of the company, and the investment should be at least 25% of the valuation that you are getting. Okay.
For applying, what is the this last deadline?
2026. But then that is the theoretical deadline. Okay, I'll go into more details now. So the scheme has a total corpus fund of 10,000 crores. And out of this 10,000 crores, 6,000 crore has been reserved for the states. 4,000 is floating for so that anybody can come and take it first come first serve. Manipur, the reservation for Manipur is 334 crores, and which is available first come first serve. Already a lot of people are applying, so if you want to apply and get it, you can apply anytime you want. But if you want to actually avail of the scheme, you probably have to apply as soon as possible.
So while considering this DPR,
Yes.
for example, like right now, if we consider making the DPR, let's say the lane is not yet finalized, the sport is not yet finalized, can the DPR still be projected?
No, you have to finalize the land. It is important. The land document is part of the will be part of the submission that we have to do.
Thank you.
Is there any cap on the age of the company? Like it cannot be.
No cap.
Oh, okay.
No cap.